Yeah, so I'm Carolina Benedetti Velasquez. I'm a Colombian mathematician. I did both my undergrad and master's studies in Colombia in mathematics. Then I moved abroad to do my PhD in Canada, and then I held 2 postdoc positions, one in Michigan State and one in Toronto. And then since 2017, I'm a professor at the University of Los Andes in Bogota. So my interests are mainly around algebra and combinatorics. I like very much algebra. I like very much discrete structures. So whenever there are combinatorial objects that have some operations that you can input on them and give them some kind of algebraic structure going on, those kind of things I like very much. And also recently I've been working a lot with polyhedra, polytopes. Colombian mathematicians doing combinatorics are mainly working abroad, which is nice, but also it would be nicer if there were more of us working in Colombia. And of course it has to do with lack of job opportunities that are competitive with the ones that you can get abroad, or guarantees that you and your students can travel for work and things like that. So I think there are issues that have to do mainly with funding and money, because the talent is there. So it's just a matter of capturing it more. Yeah, so the fellowship came like at perfect timing. With Colia, we started collaborating right before the pandemic started. So that made everything difficult for us, because we couldn't really, we had just met and we started collaborating, and we couldn't kept working like really actively as we wanted to. We managed a little bit to keep on doing stuff, and so we actually finished our first paper in February this year, and that paper, from my point of view, is kind of giving more open doors than closing some. And so I think that's always good, because the more doors you open, the more research you can keep on going. And so this opportunity came for me right at the perfect time, also because I can take advantage of the summer. I don't have teaching duties in the summer, so I can take this time for doing that. At a personal level, like mathematics has brought me to many beautiful places because of work, and I'm always grateful for that, and this is one instance of this. Like, I get to work here in this very nice environment where I have the space to concentrate, and also it's a beautiful landscape for me to explore. And so on one hand, there is that, like, it's incredible for me to be able to come for work here. And also, like, it's very stimulating to be able to actually do what you like, and being supported by that. So not only I have the mini course I'm teaching, I have enjoyed it very much. And I hope the students are enjoying it too. And but also being able to take these weeks to work on the kind of stuff we are doing, and hopefully answer or start answering some of the other questions we came up with after completing the first draft of our work. So it's, I mean, it's the kind of luxury that you can get in a job like this. So if it weren't because I have this fellowship, I certainly wouldn't be able to come 7 weeks to Europe, let alone, you know, with all the expenses that it requires. So it's really an opportunity with capital O for me. So. With the first draft that we completed, we have created with Colia an overleaf where we have just a brainstorming session of questions that we would like to pursue next. And it just keeps growing. Like, every time we talk and we're like, oh, what about this? Oh yeah, and what if we think of this also? And So we've been like very excited about this project because there are lots of things we don't understand, which is good because that opens door for us to hopefully keep pushing on our research. But also, like, one thing that we like personally, that I like very much, is that there are some things in our research that falls out of the scope of both of us. And so we are actually thinking of taking advantage of our work here to try and contact some of our friends and collaborators and kind of come up with a school proposal so that we can have like a workshop around this project. So that's going to hopefully be a workshop that has people that know a little bit of algebraic geometry, the both of us, and some students and things like that. So I think that one very nice outcome of this project is that we are thinking of how to shape this, not just for our research, but also like how to expand it and benefit from others and also our students and collaborate with the community. Yeah, so one thing that with Colia, my collaborator in Barcelona, and I are thinking is exploring the idea of, so on one hand, keep on working on the problems that we came up with after finishing our first draft, but also thinking of creating a workshop with different scholars. So not only we are thinking of trying to keep on going with some of the questions we would like an answer for that came up from our first project and that is now being continued, but also we would like some other different angles to interpret our results in other areas. So we would also like to have the opportunity to have a workshop so that we can collaborate with other colleagues and hopefully bring students along as well.